Hello and welcome back to Midwest Coasters. Today I will be talking about Six Flags Great America and all of the projects that they are doing, and how opening day was less than desirable for park guests. Let's get straight to the video. So for those that are unaware, Six Flags Great America has been doing a lot of construction projects on the off season. I have a nice list here that we're going to discuss, but before we begin, I'm going to be using a lot of creators' content to help really provide visuals of what it looks like in the parks right now. That's really what was jarring to me. So go check out all those creators. I'll put their names in the description and the iCards above, so definitely go check out any creators footage that I happen to use in today's video. So to start, there's the biggest project, and that is the entrance. Now I know doing entrance takes a really long time, but the park did not begin this project until just a couple weeks before opening. They have completely destroyed the berm in front of the park, and they have destroyed a lot of concrete in that area, and it appears that they are building a brand new entrance, and I'm really excited to see what that looks like. But for guests currently visiting the park, it looks horrible. It looks ugly. There's a bunch of fences, and they didn't even decide to do like walls, construction walls. They just went with chain link fences, and it looks very bad up at the front of the park. Now, I have not personally seen it myself, and there's been 2 weekends that the park has currently been open, so maybe it's gotten a lot better since I've last looked at it, but it just looks horrible, it looks barren, and I really hope that they can finish that project a little faster. But yeah, just take a look at the video on screen for what it looks like. It does not look great. Moving on, the park decided to update the entrance bathroom and add a new path that kind of cuts off from the entrance over to Orleans Place. Now, originally, I thought this was a stupid idea. Thinking about it, it is a great idea. There's more space for shops and such. There at entrance, there's now a new space for if they decide to build something. I think it's going to relieve congestion up at the front, and it's going to leave room for more benches and other things. Overall, it's going to leave congestion in the front of the park and the entrance area, and that is very good. Like, that is important to provide space for guests. But as of opening day, they had not opened that entrance bathroom. And when you take a look at how the concrete of the new path looks when compared to the entrance plaza and the other paths, it does not look seamless. It does not look clean and nice. It just kind of is there. And when I've just seen videos, it just doesn't look as pretty as I think it could have. So A, it's kind of unfinished with that bathroom, and B, the path doesn't totally fit in with the other paths. So for me, that's where it's like just another project there that's just, you can, walk by and you're like, this doesn't look exactly right. But I think it's a good project, and I hope that it gets completely finished up by my visit, which should be next weekend as of the upload of this video. I think it's the first weekend in May that I'm going to actually visit the park, so I'll get to see most of this for myself pretty soon. The next project is Mardi Gras. Well, they are not going to do anything with this. The way that they handled removing Mardi Gras does not look the best. So if you're looking at the video right now, they decided to remove Mardi Gras and just put up a wooden fence with some Mardi Gras posters and such. I think the fence is a little short. It is a little too close to the attraction. And I say both of those because then people can just peek over, and then it's just right there. You know exactly what it's leaving behind. I think they could have done a better job fixing that up, and they could have made it look a little pretty. I think a wooden fence that looks like it can be in your backyard maybe isn't at the level of a theme park. Disney goes all out with their walls. They look relatively nice. They have posters and such. They didn't do that with this one. They went pretty cheap here, and I think that's where it fell short for me. The next project is in County Fair. Now there's like 4 or 5 projects here. I'm going to be discussing the large area where Revolution used to be for right now. So when they removed Revolution, they filled it in with blacktop, which I think was a mistake. I think they could have put some gardens there or something. I'm sure they have a plan for that space. I'm sure it's going to look great, but for right now, it's very barren and open. Now there's these little concrete things there that they covered up with trash cans. I'll put that on screen right now. It does not look nice. I think the park did a horrible job with this one. The previous 3 projects that I discussed, are work in progress or there's something in the future that's going to go there. With this, I don't know, and I guess I feel like there should be something going there in the future, but I don't know what it's going to be, and for right now it just looks honestly the worst of all of the projects I've discussed. Even the entrance, which looks horrible, somehow this just barren piece of blacktop looks worse in my opinion. They also are building a little shack there. It's unclear what that's for, probably a refill station or a snack shop or a little retail store. That is also unfinished as of opening, so yet another little disappointing thing there. They should have gone a little faster with that. And I guess the disappointment here is just with all of these projects, the off-season was a relatively nice one. The weather was pretty good. They couldn't have gotten a lot of this work done before the season started, and that's where I think me and a lot of other enthusiasts are struggling with all of this. But yeah, County Fair and this little shack could look a lot better. Next, we're going to move on to Eagle and Sky Striker. It's just completely unfinished. The attraction did not at all get close to opening day. Looks like it's going to be a Memorial Day attraction. If I were the park, I don't mind Sky Striker not being open, but I really would have pushed to get the Eagle queue finished and open, because instead of just, missing out on a future attraction, you're also depriving guests of a current one because the path is completely unfinished. So I'm interested to see how it'll look when it all gets finished, but for right now, it looks pretty bad. Finally, it's a classic. It's Buccaneer Battle. Again, sitting there vacant in its same old state with all the same parts. The attraction looks exactly the same. It's just not open. I'm not really disappointed or sad because that's how I expected it to look like. Anyway, that's really going to conclude this video. I just wanted to discuss those 6 or 7, maybe 8 different projects that the park is working on and how they've kind of failed to open all of them and make them look nice for opening day. I'm interested to see how it'll look myself when I visit the park very soon. But for now, it is not looking great at Six Flags Great America. I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for watching this video. Put your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think they should have gone a little faster with these projects? That's going to be all for today, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.